Yeah, man, I couldn't believe it, dude. That's how I know it's like God's intervention, man. I know that's how I know like the universe is out for me in a good way because first of all, who was given Junior? Just like by fate, I feel. Me. And now just so happens that the security guard like don't like his job, wants more out of life, and is willing to do this for me. All I need him to do is bring Junior to the door, and that's it. He gets an easy $6,000. I don't know. I have no idea. But I told him like you ain't getting the money until like my son is in my arms, and I'm gonna have a contract drawn up and all that. You sound like my brother, dude. I'm not looking to take my son and then sell him on the black market. I'm not looking to take my son and beat him up. I'm looking to take my son and have a nice life with him. And if Miranda wants to work something out, okay. I'm not being a dick like that. I'm not gonna take him from her like that. But there needs to be something between us, a setup. It's crazy how you're the person of moral authority on this, bro. You don't want kids. You don't know nothing about kids. So, not to put you down, but you don't know what it's like to have your son ripped from you like this, especially after creating a nice little life. Yo, is that a nice thing to say to your best friend? It's not. Dude, yo, you make me out to be the bad guy. If Miranda said, here's Junior, he can live with you, I want to see him every Saturday and Sunday, fine. But she won't even do that. That's why it's messy. It's not messy because of me. And I had my parameters with the supervised visit stuff, and she didn't want to do it either. Yeah, because you know I'm right. You know, I didn't want to have to admit this, but I paid off all the money that the Faith Sanctuary gobbled up this month, but there's no way that I can fund another month of all these extra programs, and without my uncle's donors, I'm gonna have to shut this place down. Brian, do you want money? No. You and I have been dating for a hot minute. I'm not accepting money from you. I appreciate the offer. But this is one of those things that it's not just going to be one piece of funding that... I already know the answer, but you know my family has money. And for you, you know, I can make it work. If you really want to make the Faith Sanctuary into something, I have faith in you that over time you'll make it work. It's not your responsibility, and I don't want to ever have to owe you. I know you would probably say that I don't owe you, but no. This was my uncle's mess, and I kind of don't want to keep open a place that A, someone died in, B, the donations came from Lord knows where. No. I'm shutting it down. Okay, I respect that. At least you made a decision. At least you're not struggling with it. Does that make me a failure? This church has been in the family for decades. And now I, of course, have to be the one to shut it down. Little infertile old me. Stop. You're not a failure. You're not. This wasn't your baby. You are a success with your own businesses. You're a success as a human being. This fell into your lap unexpected. You found some things out, and it's okay to shut it down. I appreciate that. At least it'll open up more time for me and you, and more time for my business, and yeah. You deserve to take a breather. You deserve to take some time for yourself, take some time to grieve your uncle, the fact that your nephew is alive, and for us. You know, it's like I'm closing this chapter, but why do I feel like something's coming right around the corner? You have to get that negative mindset away for good. And I'm really lucky to have you. I know whatever curveball is thrown our way, if I have you by my side, I'll be alright. Before I get going, I meant to ask you. I feel like I already know the answer, but insecure version of me just wants to make sure. With all the betrayal in your life and how paranoid you are with your kids, are we good? I know my family has burned you a lot, but I just want to make sure like our friendship is intact, because when you were in Florida, I don't know, we kind of fell out of communication. We're good. You and I have one of those friendships that we can go a while without talking to one another, and we're good. That's why I wasn't worried about it in Florida, because I know you and I, we leave off where we pick up where we leave off every single time. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Can I say something though? Of course. That's why I brought it up. I just wanted you to be open about things. You know, it's sometimes hard to tell where people stand with you. We're friends, more than former sister-in-laws, but I do find it difficult to trust people who have their foot half in and half out of my life, I guess. And I mean that it's tough that you keep in communication with Joey and your mom, and at this point I feel like you can't live in both worlds for it to work. I get that. I know where you're coming from, but Joey's also my brother and my mom's my mom. I can't cut them off, you know. I know, it just makes it hard to trust. Your family kind of scares me at times. Well, my mom technically didn't do anything. She was just protecting her grandson and holding him until Joey got back. Are you defending her? A little bit. I'm not defending Joey, but I think that my mom just wanted to hold Junior until you guys could work things out. I don't necessarily know whether or not it was okay for you to snatch him like that. Okay. Miranda, I don't want us to have issues. We don't. So I'm gonna get going.